Episode 1. The Mystery Within, Unveiling the Mind's Secrets. Welcome, curious minds. Today, we embark on a thrilling adventure into the depths of your own being. We'll delve into the enigmatic world of the mind, exploring its complexities, its wonders, and the captivating mysteries it holds. The mind, a symphony of experiences. Have you ever wondered what's happening right here, behind your forehead? This amazing thing called the mind is the center of everything we experience. It's the stage where our thoughts dance, emotions erupt, and memories are meticulously stored like precious treasures. But most importantly, it's the seat of our consciousness, that spark that makes us aware of ourselves and the vibrant world around us. Think about it. Every song that makes your heart soar, every joke that tickles your funny bone, every dream that leaves you bewildered, it all happens inside your mind. It's a truly remarkable and sometimes downright mysterious place. But fear not. Throughout this series, we'll shed light on the mind's secrets, exploring the science behind its workings, uncovering different perspectives on its nature, and even learning ways to unlock its incredible potential. Part 1. The Mind's Playground, a Sensory Feast. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself standing on a breathtaking beach. The gentle breeze whispers through your hair, carrying the salty tang of the ocean. You feel the warm sun kiss your skin, its golden light filtering through your eyelids. Now, open your eyes and take a deep breath. What just happened? It's the magic of your mind. The world around us is a vast sea of information, but we don't experience it raw. We perceive it through a magnificent team of players called our senses. Sight, touch, taste, smell, and hearing. These are the gateways that bring the world to life in our minds. Let's start with sight. Our eyes capture the light bouncing off objects, sending electrical signals to our brains. These signals are then transformed into the breathtaking landscapes, vibrant colors, and intricate details we see. Imagine gazing at a star-studded night sky, the intricate patterns of a butterfly's wing, or the playful glint in a loved one's eye. It's all thanks to this incredible sense. Touch brings the world to our fingertips. The warmth of a hug, the coolness of a freshly cut watermelon, the soft caress of a loved one's hair. These experiences wouldn't be possible without the network of touch receptors in our skin. They send messages to our brain, allowing us to perceive texture, temperature, and pressure, creating a rich tapestry of physical sensations. Taste and smell work in beautiful harmony. Imagine the burst of sweetness on your tongue when you bite into your favorite dessert, or the comforting aroma of freshly baked bread that fills your kitchen. These sensations are a collaboration between taste buds and olfactory receptors in your nose. Taste buds detect the basic flavors: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami, while smell picks upon a vast array of odor molecules. Combined, they create the unique flavor profiles that tantalize our taste buds and evoke powerful memories. Imagine savoring a perfectly ripe strawberry. The sweetness dances on your tongue, while the subtle scent of sunshine and earth fills your nose, transporting you back to summer picnics in your childhood. Hearing completes the sensory orchestra. Our ears act as delicate receivers, capturing sound waves and converting them into electrical signals for our brains. These signals translate into the melody of a favorite song, the roar of the ocean waves, or the comforting sound of a loved one's voice. Close your eyes for a moment and listen. You might hear the distant hum of traffic, the rustling of leaves in the breeze, or the chirping of birds. These everyday sounds create a rhythmic backdrop that shapes our experience of the world. The world is a symphony of sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and textures. Each sense plays its own unique instrument, and it's our mind that conducts this magnificent orchestra, creating the rich tapestry of our experience. Imagine a walk through a forest. You see the dappled sunlight filtering through the leaves, smell the earthy scent of damp soil and pine needles, feel the soft crunch of fallen leaves underfoot, hear the melodic chirping of birds, and perhaps even taste the sweet tang of a wild berry. All these sensations come together in your mind to create a unified and unforgettable experience. Part 2. The Big Question: Mind versus Brain, a Philosophical Puzzle. We've explored how our senses create a vibrant experience of the world. But there's a deeper question that has puzzled philosophers for centuries. What is the relationship between the mind and the brain? Imagine looking at a beautiful sunset. The fiery colors, the calming waves, the serene atmosphere, these are all experiences created by your mind. But what about the physical organ inside your skull, your brain? Is your mind simply a product of your brain's complex activity, or is it something more, something separate? This is the essence of the mind-body problem. Here are two main schools of thought that have been debated for centuries. Dualism. This view proposes that the mind and the brain are two distinct entities. The mind is considered an immaterial substance, something separate from the physical world. It interacts with the brain, which is a physical organ, to generate our thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Think of it like a driver and a car. The driver mind controls the car brain, but they are ultimately separate entities. Ancient Greek philosophers like Plato championed this view. He believed the mind was an immortal soul trapped within the physical body. Materialism. This view takes the opposite stance. It argues that the mind is not something separate from the brain, but rather an emergent property arising from the complex physical processes within the brain. Just like a computer program results from the intricate electrical activity within a computer, our consciousness and thoughts are seen as a product of the brain's intricate neural networks. Aristotle, another prominent ancient Greek thinker, disagreed with Plato. He believed the soul was the essence of a living thing, inseparable from the physical body and brain. So, which one is right? The truth is, we still don't have a definitive answer. Science is constantly making breakthroughs in understanding the brain. We can now map different brain regions associated with specific thoughts, emotions, and sensations. But some philosophers argue that this doesn't explain the subjective nature of our experiences, the feeling of redness when you see a rose, the sweetness of ice cream, or the pain of a headache. These subjective experiences, they say, point towards a non-physical aspect of the mind, something that materialism struggles to explain. For example, imagine a computer simulation that perfectly replicates every detail of the human brain. Would this simulated brain be conscious? Would it experience the world in the same way we do? Many dualists would say no. They argue that there's something more to consciousness than just physical processes, something that materialism can't capture. The debate continues. This mind-body problem remains a fascinating philosophical puzzle that scientists and philosophers continue to grapple with. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the mind, who knows what exciting discoveries await? Part 3. A trip through time. Ancient philosophers on the mind. The exploration of the mind wouldn't be complete without acknowledging the foundation laid by ancient philosophers. They were the first to ponder these big questions and lay the groundwork for future generations. As we mentioned earlier, Plato believed in the concept of the soul, an immaterial essence separate from the body. He believed the soul existed before birth and would continue to exist after death. The soul, according to Plato, is the seat of reason and knowledge, while the body is simply a vessel for this precious entity. Aristotle, on the other hand, saw the soul as the essence of a living thing, inseparable from the body and brain. He believed the mind and the body worked together as a unified whole. He recognized the importance of the brain for our cognitive functions, laying the groundwork for a more materialist view of the mind. These early philosophical discussions set the stage for centuries of debate. They opened the door to a deeper understanding of the human experience and the complex relationship between the mind and the brain. As we conclude this first episode, let's recap. The mind is a complex concept, encompassing our thoughts, feelings, memories, and consciousness. There's a fascinating debate about its relationship to the brain, with ancient thinkers like Plato and Aristotle offering different perspectives. The exploration of the mind is a journey filled with wonder and mystery. In the next episode, we'll delve deeper into the nature of consciousness itself, exploring its different states and the experiences that challenge our understanding of the mind. Stay tuned, curious minds. The adventure continues.